Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you guys are having a very, very lovely day today, because today we are playing Ethan's Typhlosion with the Buddy Blast attack. This attack does 60 more damage for each Ethan's Adventure card in your discard pile, meaning once you get all 4 Ethan's Adventure cards in your discard pile, you're doing 240 damage plus 40, which means you're doing 280 damage. And guys, I absolutely love this deck right now, and I'm trying to play a lot more of it because I want to be more confident in playing it because of how popular Gholdengo is right now. Gholdengo is easily the #1 most played deck in our current format, and I think that's undisputed. It might not be, I could be wrong, but anyway, Ethan's Typhlosion is just one of the most fun decks for me to play right now, and combining it with 2 Victinis that have the Victory Cheer ability, attacks used by your Evolution Fire Pokemon do 10 more damage. You are doing 300 damage, so combining that with the likes of Gravity Mountain, you are able to knock out Stage 2 Pokemon like Charizard, Greninja, Dragapult, so on and so forth, guys. It's just a lot of freaking fun to play. Combining that with Brave Bengal, you're doing 330 damage. Combining that with Kieran, you're doing 360 damage. Anyway, I know I'm getting into the weeds here, guys, but basically what I want to do is I want to play this deck with you guys a little bit more because I'm trying to become more confident in this because there are just some matchups with this deck that I cannot figure out, and those matchups being Grimmsnarl, being Mega Kangaskhan, because Mega Kangaskhan, once you get 2 Bouffalant in play, a Bravery Charm and a freaking Lively Stadium, there's just no way you knock that out with Ethan's Typhlosion. Now, granted, you know, they'd have to penny that up once you put damage on it, and then it started to knock out, and then, you know, it kind of resets them a little bit. So, of course, I understand that, right? But this is just such a fun deck, and it has the ability to be so strong now because Gholdengo is so popular. But this original deck list didn't have any battle cages, so I threw 2 battle cages in here to try to make the matchup against Mega Sharpedo with the Monkey Dories and Grimmsnarl and Dragapult a little bit better. You know, because putting Shaymin in this deck, Shaymin is really only there for like Teal Mask Ogerpon or Teal Mask Ogerpon, excuse me, Wellspring Mask Ogerpon, and other attackers that have, you know, they don't have an effect of an attack, right? Like Wellspring Mask Ogerpon does 120 damage. It's not placing damage counters on your bench Pokemon. So Shaymin sadly doesn't protect from Dragapult, whereas Battle Cage does, right? So I'm trying to get used to playing this deck. I really want to play it with you guys because the idea behind this deck is really just to go, you know, Cyndaquil or something into the active, right? Go Arven, attach TM Evo, evolve 2, maybe 3 Cyndaquils on the bench, and then use the Quilavas to get Ethan's Adventure, but then you used Arven to grab Secret Box, right? So then you Secret Box 3 Ethan's Adventures away, and then you use the 4th to find your energy and your Typhlosion, so on and so forth, right? You guys have probably seen this played before, but anyway, we are going to get into some games and see if we can build up my confidence to playing this to the League Cup on Saturday that I'm entered in, because if I don't feel much more confident, then I'm probably just going to run Sarah Ledge. All right, my friends, here we are going first, and we see them start with a Fezandipiti in the active, so we already have an advantage over them, I guess, if only we had a supporter in hand, right? This is, oh no. Oh no, I was going to say I'm very happy about this, but we are playing Megalopony EX. Now, this is where things get iffy, right? They do pop the fan call, and they grab another Baneri, they grab Ditto and Pidgey. This is where things get difficult, right? They do have Fezandipiti in play, so we do have a 2 prize target for counter catcher boss's orders. But the only thing is, Megalopony has 330 HP. Okay, so we need both Victinis in play, and we need a Brave Bengal attached in order to knock out Megalopony. So we can get there, but not with this start, man. Like, this is no bueno. We need an Arven top deck. I'd even take an Ethan's Adventure, right, which wouldn't be too bad. Oh, speaking of Ethan's Adventure, we got to make sure that they're not prized, right? Because if they are prized, then we're definitely not knocking out Megalopony. But we need an Ethan's Adventure top deck here. That way we can go Ethan's Adventure, 2 Cyndaquil, 1 Quilava. It's almost like I knew it was going to happen. Yeah, oh my God, we prized 2 Cyndaquil. Holy hell, that's not good. All right, well, relax. It's okay. Okay, we do have the other Ethan's Adventures in there, so we're going to be just fine. We're just going to have to go both the Quilava. We have Fire Energy in hand. Yikes. Okay, so we're probably going to lose the Victini here, so us getting that into play later on is probably not good odds. Now, I don't want to get behind on energy attachment just in case we need to retreat, so I'm probably going to attach this energy to Cyndaquil here, and yeah, end turn. Okay, not exactly the turn that I wanted. Like, not even close. Not even close. But the good thing is we do have 2 Quilavas in hand, so we can get 2 Ethan's Adventurer next turn, and if they do knock out Fezandipiti this turn, or if they do knock out Victini this turn, then we play down Fezandipiti, we can flip the script, and we can get somewhere, right? But I haven't played against Megalopony yet. You know what I mean? Like, we hit Pidgeot once all 4 Ethan's Adventures are in the discard. We do that 280 damage, but that Megalopony... Do they run Turos in this deck, right? Like, how does Lopunny play? I haven't played enough lately to know what my opponent is thinking. And they're not making any moves to give me an idea of what's going on in their mind. Oh my god, they just pass. Wait a second. Wait a minute. I don't know why they did that. Actually, I mean, I do. They're probably not playing the game right now. But we're going to go ahead and Bonded Journey. What's funny is if I did attach a Brave Bengal to Ethan's Quilava, right, or I went Ethan's Typhlosion this turn, we are doing, what's that math? 60, 60... Wait a second. Yeah. So if I play an Ethan's Typhlosion here, let me pull this out, because now I'm curious if we can knock out the Fezandipiti right now. Are we going to be able to do that? We need 2 more Cyndaquils in play. I can't believe we don't have the freaking Cyndaquils. But let's see this. So Ethan's Typhlosion, 60 plus 60 is 120, plus the 40 is 160, right? Plus the 30 is 190. Okay, so we are not knocking out the Fezandipiti. I was going to say, we are close. Like, we could get there. No, we're just going to go ahead and attach the energy to Quilava, and I think we're just going to pass. Okay. And I was talking about the Ethan's Typhlosion next turn, because obviously we just evolved into Quilava this turn. I say obviously, no, I totally forgot. Totally forgot we did that. But yeah, our opponent's not doing anything right now, which kind of sucks, man. I was really looking forward to playing against this deck because, again, it only takes 1 energy for them to attack. Oh yeah, they play Ultra Ball. Okay, so they're obviously playing the game, so maybe it was just like, hey man, I'm too busy to play with you right now, like, pass. You know what I mean? Now, they do have Duskull, Dusknoir, which is not favorable to us. I do need to get Psyduck, so I need to play Psyduck down. Problem with playing Psyduck down is that takes a bench space away from me playing Victini or keeping Victini on the bench. So I got to be very careful about what I do here. I definitely want Psyduck in play because they can pop the Dusknoirs and knock out Ethan's Quilavas very, very easily here. So let's see what we can do. We have Counter Catcher in hand. If they do KO Victini, all we do is we play Ethan's Adventure, Counter Catcher up the Fezandipiti, knock out the Fezandipiti. We take 2 prizes, which is fine, and we work our way towards KOing Megalopony. Actually, you know what? We don't even need to play down Psyduck. Well, we can. I think Battle Cage does not prevent Duskull or Dusknoir. I need to read that again and double check, because if it does, well, that sucks. But our opponent does get 2 Megaloponies in play. They do jet into the active, and they are going to Gale Thrust, knock out Victini. We are in trouble. We are in a lot of trouble. We don't have 2 Cyndaquils for backup, but we do have Fezandipiti in hand. So let's see what we can do here first. I'm probably... Ooh, this is good. This is actually really good. Arven top deck is spectacular because now we can play Arven, get rid of the Ethan's Adventurers, right? Go Typhlosion into the active. Okay, so there are things that we can do here, right? If we do 190 damage. Once those get in, we're doing 280. Brings us up to 310. We've got to do 20 more damage, and we cannot do that 20 more damage without the Victinis. Okay. If we play Arven... Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Arven and grab Secret Box, and Brave Bengal. I got to make sure I'm thinking about this the right way. And we'll go Secret Box here, get rid of both of these, and we'll get rid of... Gravity Mountain just really doesn't help us here. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Gravity Mountain, and then we already played a supporter. Okay. I know I need Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and I need Super Rod. So we only have 1 Super Rod. Maybe I can roll into the Buddy-Buddy Poffin here. Oh my god, no, we prize the Super Rod. Oh, shoot, bro. Okay, well, we can still... I'm going to grab Night Stretcher, right? I hope you guys can see kind of what I'm trying to do. We'll go Battle Cage, and actually, if I grab Arven, I can put the Victini in play. Because we have 1 Victini in the deck, right? Yes, we do. Okay, so I need a tool, and then I need a supporter. I'm going to grab Boss here as the supporter. Okay. No, actually, I'll grab Kieran. Yeah, I'll grab Kieran. That way for next turn. Okay, so I can play the Artazon down. Right? Grab Victini. I'm getting the knockout here, right? Go Night Stretcher back, Victini. Now we are doing 320, 310. Okay, we're there. We're there. We're in the money. I attach Air Balloon. Oh, we do get the Boss too for next turn. Okay. So yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and take 3 prizes here. Did we do that right? We totally did. Oh my God, I feel so much better. I probably should have counter-catchered up the Fez, but we did all that work, right? Now counter-catcher's not active. That's okay, because as long as they don't KO Victinis, we can just Brave Bangle or Kieran Typhlosion next turn, and we get another Cyndaquil. Oh my God. That is awesome. That felt really good. Now this Iono they're going to hit us with is going to hurt. Crap, they have a jamming tower. That's okay though. Wait a second. I've got 2 stadiums still. I've got 2 stadiums in play. All right, this Iono is really going to hurt here. But they jet energy first. Maybe they still have the Iono, right? Maybe they still got the Iono in their hands. We didn't have to play Psyduck down, which is great. I'm begging you, please God, don't hit us with the filthiest Iono of all time, right? Because we are not going to get... Yeah, Kieran will go to the bottom of the deck and the boss's orders. Okay, I'm a little nervous, but I am really liking what I'm seeing. They do Buddy-Buddy Poffin, Budew, and Duskull. So what do you do here, right? If you don't play Iono, I just play... You're not going to retreat. Yeah, you are going to... Okay, they play Lilies. Beautiful. It's not an Iono. That is not an Iono. So, yeah, that's pretty much... Nope, they retreat. We play Boss. No, yeah, we're fine. That's game. That is game. Because all we got to... No, it's not game. It's not game. How do I get... Okay, you know what? I'm going to go Victini here. We need a stadium. We got Brave Bangle. I need a stadium right now. Ooh, I do like that. We go Brave Bangle here. We go you here. Actually, it might just be game, now that I think about it. Because we play these, we grab Typhlosion, yeah? And then we just play Kieran, right? Yeah, because we're doing 300 damage right now. Plus the Kieran is 330. Yeah. Oh my God. Did we just win? There's no way. So let's go ahead and... Oh, tools. I got to retreat. Oh my God. I should have gone into Quilava. No. I messed that up. I should have gone into Quilava here. No. So we had it. Screw it. I want the Battle Cage. I want it. Give it to me. No, we whiffed the stadium. Oh my God, we whiffed the stadium. How does that even happen? If I would have just gone into Typhlosion, all I had to do was Kieran. Okay, guys, so you saw it. We were there. We had the knockout, and I just didn't do it. Crap. Okay. Concede. We saw what happened. What could have been, and I screwed it up. We should have won that. We had it. We had them by the balls. Okay, this is why we're doing this. This is why we are playing. That way, I don't make this mistake. All right, my friends, here we are going second. And after that last match fiasco, I'm trying to make less mistakes. I still can't believe that. I'm looking back on it like, okay, yeah, they played down the jamming tower. So obviously I'm worried about Brave Bangle not working. But you know what else isn't going to work? Air Balloon. Air Balloon wasn't going to work. And I even think, now that I think back to it, did I have an energy in hand to just attach to Victini and retreat? I might have. I got so flustered. God, it's just so funny. Anyway, I'm sorry that happened. I'm a little embarrassed. I'm going to be honest with you guys, but we're going to go ahead and play this game through like nothing happened and check our deck. We've got all the Ethan's Adventures available to us, and we prized 2 Typhlosions. Are you joking? Oh my sweet Lord. We do have Secret Box. Okay. So obviously the play here is going to be... I probably should go into Budew this turn. Now that I really think about it. Because we go Budew, Quilava. Yeah. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and attach here. We'll retreat into the Budew. And we will item lock our opponent. I will play the Ethan's Adventurer and grab... I don't think I grab all 3 Cyndaquils. I think I just grab... Yeah, we'll grab... Yeah, it should be fine. Because now we're at least going to get rid of 2 Ethan's Adventures next turn. And we'll be good to rock. right? But I think the best thing I can do against, Charizard is to just play Itchy Pollen, right? Lock him in. If they do have the energy, right, to attach to Torchic and then knock out Budew, so be it. They take a prize. I'm not super worried about it. Oh my God, dude. Why does Iono stop? Stop with the Ionos. Ooh, we do get at least one Quilava. That's fine. I would love it if we top decked another Quilava. That way we get two Quilavas to get rid of with Secret Box. Which, I mean, either would... Okay, let me not misspeak. This is going to be fine, right? We're going to be A-okay. Our opponent does go into Cleffa. Oh, so they Ionoed into energy, but attach the energy to Charmander. Why would you do... You could have knocked out old Budew here. Interesting. Okay, I don't know why they did that. Our opponent just grasping draws. Okay, top deck Quilava here. That'd be great. That'd be kind of awesome. No, we get an Arven. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's play down the other Cyndaquil. We will Artazon for another Victini. I could get another... Nah, we'll get Victini. I want Victini more than I want anything else because I want to make sure that we get the knockouts here. We'll evolve into Quilava. Quilava gets us in Ethan's Adventure, right? We got 2 left in the deck. Now, how do we get the other Ethan's Adventures, right? We Secret Box, we get another one. If we Secret Box, we have to get rid of... Yikes. I don't think I necessarily like that. Actually, we can play Ethan's Adventure, get another one. Yeah, okay. I think there are things that we can do here, and I think they all involve playing this Ethan's Adventure. I could play Artazon, though. Or not Artazon, I could play Arven. If I play Arven, what does that do for us, though? What does that get us? It gets us a Buddy-Buddy Poffin and gets us something else to get rid of, right? Like TM Evo, and then we get rid of that with Secret Box, right? So we grab... Actually, we don't need Redeemable Ticket here. Oh, actually, we kind of do for Typhlosion. Ooh, yeah, you know what? I'll keep that. Glad I thought about that in the moment. And then we'll grab Air Balloon. And then Secret Box, we can get rid of... Yeah, okay, let's get rid of you, you, and you. Right? This makes sense. This makes sense to do this. And then we'll go Ethan's Adventure, go Buddy-Buddy Poffin because we won't need that. And then we'll go Artazon and Brave Bengal. Okay. Yeah, I think this is going to be fine. Because now we can Ultra Ball away you and you to grab another Quilava. Right? Now, we can't attach energy this turn. That's my bad. Totally forgot about that. And we'll go Itchy Pollen for 10. Okay. I think that should be fine. Maybe. I don't know. We got 3 Ethan's Adventure in the discard. We already used Secret Box, so now we don't have an easy way to find a stadium here. And the stadium that I did grab, I threw away. So, probably wasn't my smartest decision ever, either. Plus, we only have one freaking Typhlosion. So yeah, maybe I should have gotten the ticket there instead of the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Yeah, that would have made a lot more sense. Now, they can't use Rare Candy this turn, which is great. You love to see that. But yeah, I definitely... I did not go about this the right way. They're still getting Pokemon out with Artazon. Yeah, okay. I'm going to keep that in mind for this next match. I think I did a couple of these things ass backwards. But no big deal. We can still Itchy Pollen our way to victory here. Let's go Ethan's Quilava. We will grab our last Ethan's Adventure card, play this bad boy, grab the one Typhlosion and the energy. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. We have how much energy? 3 energy. So we'll evolve here. We'll go 1 energy here. And we'll save the Ethan's... Actually, you know what? I will evolve into Ethan's Typhlosion here. I will. I think that's a necessary evil. Now, do I retreat and attack is the question. Ooh, yeah, we could have attacked with Quilava there, too. Because now I don't have another way to get energy. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. If they do have, boss knockout, fine. They got boss knockout. No big deal. Because we are going to knock out with the Cleffa... Or we are going to knock out Cleffa with Budew next turn. Okay. They still can retreat Cleffa, go into the Charmander with the energy on it, and go TM Evo into Charmeleon and Pidgeot, right? The good thing about the deck that we're playing against, it's all stage 2s. It is not any, hefty stage 1s, and it's not any Megas that we know of right now. Could be Mega Charizard X, EX, which, interesting. I wouldn't play that, though. You know what I mean? Like, in this moment, I wouldn't do that. They do put all the Charizards available to them on the board. What would be really nice is if we got a boss here. If we got a boss to knock out the Pidgey, Spectacular. I would love that. They do attach the energy to Pidgey. Are they going to retreat? Like, just retreat TM Evo. Do you have the Arven? Do you have the TM Evo in hand? Because your Grasping Jaw right now doesn't do anything for you. Ah, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and knock out the Cleffa with Budew and call it good. Oh, we do get a boss, too. Do I want to do this? Right, leave Cleffa on their bench? Do I boss up that Pidgey? You know what? I really want to. I really do. Okay, let's go Ethan's Typhlosion. Boss up the Pidgey. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this. All I know is that it feels kind of good. It feels okay. Because now Cleffa's on their board, right? Got a little bench here. Typhlosion. Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Worthless. We didn't need that. We are begging for an Iono right now. Iono would be great. But now they're not getting Pidgey out into play. I like that. You guys let me know if that was the right move. I don't feel super confident in having done that because now there goes a boss. But again, they are stage 2s. This is a stage 2 deck. We know we can get there with the stage 2s. They do have Rare Candy Charizard in hand. We saw that one coming. So they are going to knock out Ethan's Typhlosion. Well, okay. Sorry. They were going to knock out Ethan's Typhlosion anyway. Like, it didn't matter. But what I'm curious about is where we go from here because our hand sucks. We don't have an energy. We don't have Fezandipiti. Thank God we have Budew because we can just go into Budew here. And we have a free retreat. And if we have to item lock him. No big deal. I'm not super worried about playing from behind here because we still have Counter Catcher. And like I said, we still have Battle Cage, Gravity Mountain, so on and so forth. Actually, do we have Gravity Mountain? I didn't even think about that. Ooh, that could be a problem. They do play Buddy-Buddy Poffin. They grab themselves a Torchic, so they're not playing down Fezandipiti. And, okay, I need to be careful here. We can still knock them out with Brave Bengal, right? 2 Victinis on the board. Brave Bengal does the 330. So we can knock them out so long as I don't waste these Brave Bengals. These Brave Bengals are essential because we have to take a knockout with them every turn, right? Now, granted, we are on odd pricing, which is fine because we can go boss. They counter catcher. What are you counter catchering in this situation? Why would you counter catcher? Do you not want to? I'm confused. Why would you not want to knock out Typhlosion here? They want to knock out Quilava. Do you knock out Quilava? Right? Now I'm locked because I got Budew. Interesting. Yeah, they retreat. And do you go into... Yeah, you go into Charizard here. I just attach a Brave Bengal, and then I knock you out. Okay. I'm not against that. I have a Cyndaquil in hand, so I'm not stressing. But that's interesting. We are definitely going to knock them out right now. Like, there's no question. And we got a Fez. Oh my god, Fez kind of gets us out of this, though. Huh. First and foremost, I'm going to attach Brave Bengal there. All right, 330. We're knocking it out. I don't think I so much care about Fez right now, since I'm going to take the knockout here, versus me, like, attaching Air Balloon to Victini, right? Having that set up and going knockout KO, going down to 3 prizes. Yeah, but where... I got to be super careful here, right? Oh, we do get both Typhlosions. I'm cool with that. Problem is we still don't have an energy. We just knocked them out. We know they have a Charizard in hand. We know we can go boss, KO Cleffa, right? With Budew. But our opponent does go Rare Candy, Charizard. I'm glad we KO'd the Pidgey because they can't just quick search for Iono. So they got 2 cards in hand. What are the odds one of them is an Iono? And all of our Ethan's adventures are down. So if they Iono us to 3, that's going to be even more interesting. And they're Artazoning, I'm assuming just to check their deck. There's no way you grab anything here except for a Fez. Right? Like, is it worth grabbing Pidgey? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, there they go. 2 cards in hand. What are the odds it's an Iono? Because if it's an Iono, then we're kind of in trouble, right? But we go Burning Darkness, 270 damage. Down goes Typhlosion. We need an energy here. And energy gets us a knockout on Charizard EX, right? So we'll go Victini into the active. Woo, come on. Give me a Night Stretcher. No, we do get Super Rod. Super Rod's kind of awesome, though. We have Fez. Okay, what do I want to do here? We've got 2 energy down. I want to guarantee an energy. I mean, I really want to guarantee an energy. So we'll Super Rod back. Do I get anything else aside from that? Cyndaquil? How many Cyndaquil do I have in play? 2? No. I just want the energy. I want to maximize our opportunity to get energy here. So we'll go Fezandipiti. Flip the script. You're shitting me. Oh my god, you're kidding. No, bro, there's no shot. We do get Gravity Mountain, which is fine. We'll attach Brave Bangle here. Night Stretcher. We got a freaking Night Stretcher. Okay. I get Night Stretcher back, Quilava, and at least evolve. Yeah. Oh my god, Night Stretcher. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That is kind of funny. We go Night Stretcher here. Oh my god, do I have another... Okay, 1 Typhlosion in the deck. Once I research this away, all the Typhlosions are gone. Okay, energy. You're shitting me. Not a single energy? Oh my god, you're joking. And I played down the Brave Bangle. If I wouldn't have Super Rodded that energy back, we would have gotten there. I tried to maximize my odds of getting energy. That's crazy. Okay, well, what do you do now? I think you Ultra Ball away 1 and 2. Yeah. And we can't grab a frickin' Typhlosion. Oh my god. Okay. We have Night Stretcher in hand that we have to use for the Typhlosion next turn. So we're going to go ahead and retreat. Go into the Budew here. And yeah, just Itchy Pollen. That sucks. I can't believe we did that. We got both Night Stretchers too. So I was wrong for playing the Super Rod, obviously. But I mean, it just didn't feel good. And they already had Boss. So Boss, Typhlosion, Brave Bangle. Damn, dude, it sucks to lose that. I mean, that sucks to lose. But it's fine. We're still going to knock it out. But that's just so irritating. That is so irritating on so many levels. You know what I mean? Like, do you have any idea what that feels like? And we need Sacred Ash. Sacred Ash helps us out a little bit here. But let's go Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher gets us back Typhlosion since all of them are in the discard pile. And we just got to hope that Flip the Script rolls us into an energy. There's 14 cards in the deck and 5 energy. Oh my god, we almost didn't get there. We got 1 energy. Whew! That's fine. 300 damage. Yeah, we'll save the boss's order. Do I want to play Arven? Let me play Arven. Let me thin out the deck a little bit. We can go Sacred Ash. And then Sacred Ash, I want to shuffle back in a... Oh my god, yeah, we need to shuffle something back in. I want that, and I want both of you. Now I have no way of actually getting those into play. That's fine, 300 damage. Whatever, so be it. We've got Boss for KO on Cleffa with Budew, and that's what I'm going for, baby. That is my angle. Do we get... And we have another energy. Okay, cool. Oh my god, okay, so we only had 4 energy. Big deal. No wonder I whiffed. No, that was the right play. You Super Rod the energy back and see if you can hit an energy, because then we have Professor's Research. Yeah, no, that was absolutely the right play. So hopefully we don't get Iono'd here, because then we just go Boss, Cleffa, knock it out with Budew. That's going to feel so nice. It would feel so nice if it happens. Oh, our opponent's going to double kick. Oh, 1 heads, 2 heads. Ooh, did they get the KO there? No, 80 damage. All right, super dope. So, again, I don't know if I played this exactly how it needed to be played, but we're just going to Buddy Blast for the win. I'm okay with that. We weren't playing a super meta deck, but again, this was something that I need more practice in, and obviously, we just had a couple of misplays there. So, on to the next one. We're finding a groove here, especially after that Megalopony disaster. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, going second against our greatest matchup. The single greatest matchup ever. I love this. We are playing Goldango. Now I'm starting to feel a lot more confident in what I'm doing because, well, obviously this is just fantastic. I mean, this couldn't get any better. We only need to get rid of 2 Ethan's Adventures. 2 to, well, yeah, to knock him out, right? Am I wrong? With 2 Victini in play? I think I'm right. I want to say that I'm right because I believe that I'm right. We're going to go ahead and play down all these Cyndaquils. We have the Quilavas in hand for next turn. I'm not going to Ultra Ball anything away, and we don't need Battle Cage. I mean, this is outstanding. This could not go any better right now. Now, granted, I do want a couple of harder matchups. Like, I want to play the Grimmsnarl like I was telling you about, because I want to see how much Battle Cage is going to help, right? Because it prevents all damage counters from being placed on bench Pokemon by effects of attacks and abilities from the opponent's Pokemon, right? And I think Grimmsnarl, at the time when I was playing this, the way that I read it was place 30 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon, right? Or three damage counters, not 30. Oh my god, it's not 300 damage. But place 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And that's the matchup that I think is terrible for this deck, especially with that old TM Evo, right? And I was debating on playing not an Arven sandwich, help me out here, picnic basket, right? To heal 30 damage from each of your Pokemon. Because, of course, when you get the Quilavas in play, yeah, dude, I mean, they're just going to cook through. I mean, you're just taking all of that damage. And our opponent just hit continuous coin toss for Tails to knock out Budew. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's pretty good. I'll give it to him. That's a good laugh. that is pretty funny. I don't know how you get the knockout there, but okay. All right, moment of truth. We do need to check our Ethan's counts here, because we do have Redeemable Ticket, which is great. So we played 1, 2. Okay, so there's 1 left in the deck, so we can obviously play Redeemable Ticket and not be mad about it. I kind of love that. Wow. Yeah, let's get that other one out of the deck there. I did not check to see what else we prized, though. That was a bit of a misplay on my part. But I'm not worried about it, because watch this. We can play Ultra Ball, get rid of those 2, grab a Quilava. Okay, thank God that was in there. I got a little nervous. Play a Quilava, and then we go Quilava. Quilava gets us a... Oh, now granted, I probably should have gone into another Quilava. That way we could have gotten the attack off there. But that's okay that we didn't. And we'll grab both the Typhlosions and an energy and call it good. So now we are knocking them out no matter what. But we'll go... I think we'll just pass here. Right? I don't really want to attach energy here. I'm not super worried about it. No, I kind of do. Right? In case we get Iono'd. Well, we're not going to get Iono'd. Right? They're not going to mess with us. We can just go... Yeah, and we'll pass. Okay. No big deal. It feels really bad that we're not taking a knockout there and matching prizes. But that's fine, because we'll have Counter Catcher available, and they do play down the Levincia. Beautiful, right? Now we just go Battle Cage down and Genesect. Perfect Counter Catcher opportunity there. But yeah, this feels pretty good. I'm not like stressing right now, because I don't think we need to. You know, although all of our Ethan's adventures are gone, that was kind of awesome to see how that worked. I mean, that rolled really well, all things considered. And this version of Goldango is playing Energy Search Pro with a Fire Energy. Oh, it's got to be the Charcadet. No, not Charcadet. Ceruledge. But it's not Ceruledge. Maybe it could be, because they're still Energy Search Pro. Yeah, interesting. Now that I think about it, Energy Search Pro pretty much just means a straight up build of Goldango. So they probably tech with a small Goldango, but that's it. Why did they just go into that? They've already attached energy for turn. They're not taking a knockout this turn. I knew I should have attached energy. I knew I should have attached energy last turn, because now I can't retreat Victini without Arven and Air Balloon. No, okay, never mind, they switch. All right, thank God. Could you imagine how bad that would have been? Hey, I don't want to attach energy in case I lose it. Right? That's so dumb. I can't believe I did that. Either way, it's funny. They're going to knock out Victini. Big freaking deal. Nobody cares. They get rid of the lightning energy. We're going to play down Battle Cage. Down goes their Levincia, and I'm happy. And I mean, I am happy. So we'll go into Ethan's Quilava, Evolve Typhlosion. And, oh, look, we get an energy on the top deck. So even if we got Iono'd, we still would have gotten there, right? And then we'll go Battle Cage. We don't play an Iono of our own. And Buddy Blast, 560 damage. Down goes Goldango. We just go 2-2-2 here. This feels really good. Like, at this point now, you're just kind of cruising. Our 2 prizes are a Research and an Evo. You could not have asked for better prizes. Now we just go Energy Attachment onto the Typhlosion, then we play a Research next go around, and we're good to rock. Now, granted, I'm not taking advantage of this TM Evo like I should be. You know? Like, TM Evo probably would have helped us in a couple of these tighter spots, getting the Quilavas. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't really know. I'm uncertain if it actually would have helped us. I mean, it could have. It absolutely could have, but who knows? Anyway, you know what we should probably look at doing in all of our decks? We should look at teching a Xerosix Machinations in our decks, because look at that hand. 14 cards, dude. You play one Xerosix, 10 cards go to the discard? Brother, please, man. That'd be dope. Anyway, our opponent is going to knock out Typhlosion in the active. They are only going to take one prize card. We, however, are going to clap back with a knockout of our own. Very excited about this, by the way. They do play down Levincia. There goes our Battle Cage. Does it feel like 4 stadiums is too much in our deck? Right? 2 Battle Cages, a Gravity Mountain, and an Artazon. Artazon helps you in the early game. Battle Cage helps you against pretty much every matchup that plays Monkey Dory. And then, well, you know, Gravity Mountain is just super goated right now for us. But anyway, here we go. We are rocking and rolling. We do get Arven. Ooh, Arven gets us Buddy-Buddy Poffin, but I think all of our Cyndaquils are... Nah, Cyndaquil, Quilava. Yeah, you know, here's what I'm going to do. I want to see more cards. I want to see more than just what Arven was going to show us, and thank God we did. Because we're going to go Sacred Ash, and I'm going to get back at least you, and you. That way we can go Cyndaquil, right, on the bench with Victini. And then, oh yeah, we did prize another Cyndaquil. Okay, I was curious. I was like, why are we missing something here? All right, we're doing 600 damage. Just because I want to do 660, I'm going to attach that. Boom. Now I'm just having a good time. Now I'm just really enjoying my time here. But granted... I need to know if we're going to get a Typhlosion off of this. We do get a boss and a research. Okay, cool. This guarantees... Excuse me. I don't want to say that. Our hand right now, we go attach energy to the Quilava on the bench, research away our hand, hopefully get a Typhlosion. That's all we need is a Typhlosion. Even if we get Brave Bangle. Wait a second. Yeah, we go... So this is 10, 20, 40. That brings it to 60. 60 times 2 is 120, plus a Brave Bangle... Oh my God, we're almost getting the knockout on Genesect with Quilava, right? Because 40, you attach a Brave Bangle, that is 70, plus the 2 is 90 from the Victini. Wow, we are almost getting a knockout with Quilava. Not quite there. We would have to play Kieran. Kieran is another 30 damage, which brings it... No, it only brings it to 210. Yeah. Oh, I got to keep that in mind for Fezandipiti. Wow. No. Wait. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Sorry, I was getting ahead of myself there. Let me focus on the game now, and then we'll, you know, spitball later. But our opponent does make it rain. 200 damage. Thank God. I started realizing this. We're on 2 prizes. They're on 3. Yeah, okay, they're only taking 1. Sorry, for some reason I was like, oh my God, Briar, Sarah Ledge. No. It's okay. Don't worry. Do not fear. Let's go into Ethan's Quilava, attach energy, and then Professor Research away this hand so we can get... Never mind. Never you mind. Ultra Ball away, because we did put a Typhlosion back, yes? Yes, we did. Typhlosion, Evolve Typhlosion in the active, and we are going to KO the hell out of Goldango. There we go. That felt like a very well-deserved win, and one because we're just super effective, right? That's awesome. Let's do another one. I want a Dragapult or Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX deck because I'm telling you guys, I just don't sequence these games correctly. I just don't play them well. All right, my friends, here we are going second, and this is not exactly the start that I wanted. We are playing what looks to be Gardevoir, which I'm not excited about. I'm not thrilled about because I just don't know how to play against Gardevoir correctly, and our opponent obviously has Monkey Dory. Right, so now Battle Cage is going to be essential here, and having Shaymin in play isn't super bad, right? Like, it's okay. I'm not like super upset about it, but our start I'm super upset about because it sucks. We get Brave Bangle. Wow, we get nothing here. Holy crap! Do I go into? Yeah, there's no point in me going into Budew. They're just gonna. Yeah, I would just rather pray on or hope that we get Ionoed. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm trying to rack my brain to see how we play against this. All of our Ethan's Adventures are in the deck. We just need Arven. Okay, all of our Battle Cages are in the deck. Great. You love to see it. Now, what am I going to do about this? I don't want to get rid of Countercatcher, and like, Brave Bangle's okay to get rid of here because we can do all the damage we need to with just Gravity Mountain. But it's still 310. Usually there is damage on Gardevoir. It's a risk. And I don't want to get rid of Typhlosion. But I want a Quilava. I want a Quilava in hand. You know what? I'll wait. I will wait. We've got 2 Cyndaquils in hand. We got a Shaymin. Yeah, okay. They could very easily knock out the Shaymin with Lily's Clefairy this turn anyway. So, Yeah, maybe I should have Ultra Balled and grabbed... Yeah, maybe I should have attached to Shaymin, Ultra Balled, grabbed Budew, item locked him. But yeah, no, our opponent just attaches energy in the Full Moon Rondo. Okay, all right. Yeah, there's not much you can do there, right? Now, we can get Fezandipiti here, which is great. And we have Rare Candy Typhlosion, which is even better too, but we're not doing a lot of damage. Holy crap. All right, screw it. We need some assistance here. We're going to get rid of the old boss's orders, and we're going to grab Fezandipiti real quick. Yeah, Brave Bengal, boss, gone. And we're going to grab Fezandipiti. Hopefully Fezandipiti rolls us into an Arven or just something. I mean, shit. All I want is a professor's research. Give me some juice. The juice was not worth the squeeze, ladies and gentlemen. The juice was not worth the squeeze. We are going to at least get an Ethan's adventure here. They won't knock us out with the old Lily's Clefairy. Maybe I play Artazon here. Man, I feel like I have to. Like, I feel like that's a necessary evil, right? I don't want an energy right now, but we will go Cyndaquil, and 100. Oh my god, we are 10 damage short of knocking out Monkey Dory. Crap. And we're giving them damage to play around with. Okay. Yeah. Crap. Let's just do it. Let's just hit them. Yeah, I mean, putting damage on the board sucks. Like, we don't want to do that, but it is a 2-prizer, and we are a single prize deck at the end of the day, so maybe we can navigate around this. But yeah, this hand sucks. This is not good. Our opponent's got 6 cards in their hand. What could they possibly be waiting on doing? Full Moon Rondo? Are you joking? That's it? We do get a boss, but boss doesn't help us here. Like, none of this helps us. We play an Ethan's Adventure. We are going to knock out the Lily's Clefairy, which is great. But is their hand just that bad? You know what I mean? Like, that kind of sucks. Sorry, dude. I kind of feel bad for the guy. Because he had us, I mean, he's got us by the balls. Unless he's just, like, messing with me right now. If he's messing with me, I will be a little upset. But that's fine. I get it. New kid on the block. All right? Not the best TCG player. I promise you. We're going to go ahead and attach there, and we will evolve into Ethan's Typhlosion here, and we'll hit him for 160. Okay, so we do take 2 prizes. Awesome, super cool. Buddy, Counter Catcher is no longer active, yada, yada, yada. Counter Catcher is active now for them against our Fez, which you don't like to see. But we do get a Victini out of the prizes and an Earthen Vessel. Didn't really need the Earthen Vessel. Victini might come into play later on in the game as we try to knock out a Gardevoir. But I'm just thinking to myself, what are the 7 cards that you have in your hand that they're all just useless? You know? Like, okay, there's Arven. Did you just top deck that? Like, just now. So you're going to play Arven for Nest Ball and Bravery Charm. What? What is happening? Where's the Buddy-Buddy Poffin? Where's the Gardevoir? The Ralts? I'm not seeing any of this. They do play Nest Ball for Fezandipiti. That's awesome. You know, you love to see that for them. Flip the script. Come on. Where is this? It's not like Gardevoir is not powerful enough to, you know, come from behind. You know, they can absolutely do that. Especially when we're only doing 160 damage right now. Like, we're practically doing nothing to our opponent. Actually, did we do 160? Is that what it was? Yeah, 60 times 2 is 120. Plus 40 is 160. Yeah, okay. So, we're going to do 280 after this because we can Earthen Vessel away at Ethan's Adventure. Dog, that's crazy. That's wild. Okay, didn't see this one coming. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and grab the old Ethan's Typhlosion. Now we're consistently doing 200 damage. We'll go Boss on the Fez. Play... Oh, wait. Boss on the Fez. Sorry, forgot. I don't know why I said Earthen Vessel thinking that it was an Ultra Ball. Thank God we're doing 210 damage. We're going to play down the old Victini there. 230. Woo! My God, could you imagine? I mean, seriously, no. The Victini would have gotten us there. Let's say if we were only doing 210, we were going to get the knockout. If we were doing 200, we were still going to get the knockout, right? Okay, so this was not the Gardevoir matchup we were hoping for. And I am just lost in the sauce. I just don't know why our opponent hasn't done any. I mean, they had an Ultra Ball. Wait a second. Why didn't you play Ultra Ball for Ralts? Try to get Ralts in play there. Like, what are you doing? This guy, no. I'm sorry, guys. I thought we had a much better matchup going on here. They had TM Evo, Rare Candy. Whoa. Okay. Oh, is this the new Mega? No, wait. You still play Mega Diancie with... Yeah. You still play Mega Diancie with Gardevoir. So why haven't you... Oh, they were trying to be a couple of jackwagons, were they? Okay. down to 2. Oh, beautiful. And it's 2 very wonderful cards. Like, 2 extremely wonderful cards. Because now all we do is we search for the last Ethan's Adventure, and then we play that, and just to get the other Typhlosion and another Fire Energy, and we should be good to rock. Right? Because we don't need to play Professor's Research here, technically. Yeah, there we go. They're getting this, the Scream Tails, the Frillishes, the Earthen Vessels. Okay. Yeah. Now we're cooking. Yeah, that was super interesting, though. I don't know why that worked out the way that it did. But we can't play the boss's order here. We're just going to knock out the Monkey Dory. I don't need a redeemable ticket. I'm honestly half tempted to just play the research now because I want to see more cards. But we can at least guarantee Typhlosion. Right? Typhlosion and another energy. Right? We have Professor's Research for next turn. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, now everything has energy on it. We have everything we could possibly need in play. Yeah, dope. Let's go. You there. We'll attach an energy to you. Bada boom, bada bing. Knock out the Monkey Dory. See, 290 damage. We're KOing the Mega Diancie. I just didn't have the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Right? We do get a Psyduck off the prizes. If they Iono us, they Iono us down to 1. KO Fez. Big deal. We can still knock out the Fezandipiti. We just have to get a Buddy-Buddy Poffin or something to get the other Victini in play. Right? Because it takes 30 less damage from attack, so it technically has 300 HP. Yeah. Oh, we only have 1 prize left, too, so we can technically just go boss for game. But we are down 1 boss. No, we're down both bosses. Yeah, that sucks. That's no bueno, dog. They do counter catcher. Counter catcher up the Fez. Please do it. I won't even put that bad boy back into play. No, they counter catcher up the other Typhlosion. Okay. Why'd they do that? Wait a second. How does Mega Diancie's attack work? They get rid of 2 energy? And they do any damage on the board? No. Interesting. But they did just free up a spot for Victini. So we go Victini, Professor's Research, flip the script. Let's see if we can get a Brave Bangle just to make sure that my math is good. We'll go Victini there. Research. Give me a Brave Bangle, baby. No, no Brave Bangle. Okay, let's go flip the script. Give me a Brave Bangle, baby. No. Oh my god. Well, we tried. Battle Cage, 270 damage. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, we're fine, right? Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. I was a little nervous. That's okay. All right, so not the greatest card of War deck to have played against. I did get what I asked for, but I want to play another one because I want a better matchup. Like, I just want something that is going to cook my brain. All right, my friends, here we are rocking and rolling, going second, and we are playing against Mega Sharpedo. I'm actually very excited about this because I want to see just how well we can make this all work, and especially because we have an Ethan's adventure in hand, and we got all 4 of them in the deck. That's great. Okay, do we have Secret Box? And we've got 1 Brave Bangle, 1 Battle Cage, and 4 energy. Okay, so we prized a Battle Cage. Got to be careful of that because they do play Monkey Dory. And we're just going to go, let's see. I wish I didn't play down Shaymin, but I was a little worried about what we were going to get. And you know what? This is gonna be fine, though. This is going to be A-okay, because now we can go... No, sorry, we do have all the Battle Cages. Oh, I just now realized that. Now, do we play for all 3 Quilavas? I think we do here, right? Yeah. You know what? I'm okay with this, because then we can grab them all. My God, could you imagine if we top deck freaking Help Me Out here? I know you can't top deck a freaking Help Me Out here, but can you top deck an Arven, right? Play Arven for Secret Box, and then go Ethan's Quilava for every Ethan's Adventure, and now you're just rocking and rolling? Dude. Ooh. That would be awesome, actually. Now, our opponent does attach energy to the Carvana. They do play the Ultra Ball, getting rid of Switch and Air Balloon. Is it just Mega Sharpedo? Grab Mega Sharpedo. 330. Can we get there? Brave Bangle plus all the Victinis? We might be able to just knock them out and win. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Damn it, we were close. Damn it, they had the boss. Okay. Well, that's fine. Dude, that would have been so cool. Could you have imagined that if we just went, dang it. Dang it. That would have been so cool. All right, well, let's go Ethan's Cyndaquil. No. We'll go Shaymin, because I want to get the attack off. Now, excuse me, I don't mind if I don't get the attack off. Excuse me. But, man, that would have been cool. And we do, oh, my God, and we get a Professor's Research. Literally one of the greatest top decks we could have gotten. I mean, one of the absolute most goated top decks we could have just, oh, dude. How did that happen? Gosh darn it. All right, well, that's fine. Stuff happens. I'm not super worried about it. Now we're getting at least 2 in the discard. crap. But there goes a Typhlosion, and oh my god, and we get a Secret Box. But we also get Night Stretcher. All right, screw it. I'm going to Night Stretcher back for the other Cyndaquil. I want that Cyndaquil into play. What's the odds that they have a boss? I just hopefully not super high. You know what I mean? We'll go attach energy there. We've got the Brave Bangle for the knockout, and we have Kieran, right? So there's, I mean, we have options. We can actually knock out the Mega Sharpedo next turn because all we have to do is Secret Box away 3 cards, which looks to be the Energy, the Night Stretcher, whatever the top deck is. No, sorry, and Ethan's, what am I trying to say? Ethan's Adventure that we're going to get with the Quilava, right? We get that. We knock those out with Secret Box. We play Kieran, and then we knock out Mega Sharpedo. So we can do this. We can get this. Even if they do knock out the Shaymin here, that's fine. They do play an Okie Dokie EX onto the bench with a Bravery Charm and Hungry Jaws. 120 damage. Okay. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is really good. I'm okay with this. Because we play Kieran. I would love for... Let me think about this. Let me think about this for a second. Let me not get too excited here. I'm going to take a moment. We do get a Professor's Research. That's awesome. Well done. Ethan's Adventure. Okay. Then we go Secret Box. We Secret Box that away. What are we grabbing with Secret Box? Right? Because I can Night Stretcher right now. Because if I play Kieran... Okay. Let's attach the Brave Bangle here. So that way I don't forget. And then we'll go Secret Box. Secret Box away the Ethan's Adventure, Professor's Research, and the Fire Energy. We will then grab... I think, how much energy do we have in the discard? Because we've got 1 in play, 2 in the deck, and 2 in the discard. Okay. And then what do we have as far as Pokemon here? 1 Quilava, or 1 Cyndaquil in the deck, so we'll go you. And we don't have our Air Balloon, that's fine. Now do we go Buddy-Buddy Poffin to grab the Cyndaquil? And then go Boss? I think we might have to, because we're going to get... Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We get Cyndaquil. All right. We got everything, right? Because we have the Typhlosion, which is what matters. We have the other Cyndaquil. Okay. We don't need the Psyduck. We do need the Victini. We play those down. We go Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher gets us back the Typhlosion. We don't have energy. That is okay. Because now, with all that, we are doing 330 damage. We don't even need the Kieran. We can just save the Kieran. Save the Kieran, 330 damage. Down goes Mega Sharpedo. Ooh. Oh, that feels so good. I cannot tell you how great that feels. And we did all that because of the Brave Bangle and the 2 Victinis in play. And we get a Rare Candy Ethan's Typhlosion. Now, granted, both of our Night Stretchers are down. Okay? And once we get knocked out, that's a lot of energy that goes into the discard. We only have 2 energy remaining. We don't have a way to directly search for it because we have our Earthen Vessel in the deck. Okay, so I have to be very careful about what I do next year. Because if we get Ionoed, this is going to hurt a little bit. But we can go Rare Candy, Ethan's Typhlosion. How do we get an energy? Right? They're actually, I mean, are they going to knock us out here? No, they'd have to play a, my goodness, Janine's Secret Art. And do they have Janine's Secret Art? They have Lily's Determination, which is totally fine. And we are doing 300 damage straight up, right? Actually, 330 still. We're still doing 330. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, juicy. Juicy. I love this. Now, granted, I feel like one of our worst matchups is Mega Lucario. It's got to be, right? Mega Lucario's got 340 damage. Wow, 340 damage. 340 HP. So, yeah, we don't match up well against that whatsoever. But that's fine. You know, and I wish Quilava did an initial 50 damage, because then with Victinis, you do 70, so we could just boss up the Carvana and knock it out with Quilava. How awesome would that be? I mean, that'd be really cool. But now our opponent hasn't done anything in a minute. I'm going to assume that they went AFK. And if they did go AFK, that's fine. I'm feeling comfortable. No, they attached to Carvana. Okay. Wow. Come on, baby. What are you doing here? Talk to us. Oh, and they do change. Oh, they Poisonous Musculature. Well done, Poisonous Musculature, but we're just going to knock you the heck out, baby. What was our top deck? Top deck was Psyduck. Okay, so our top deck would have been worthless, especially if we got knocked out there. Wow. We got lucky. I mean, we dodged a bullet. We dodged a real bullet. I don't want that to get cycled back in if we get Ionoed. And yeah, 330 damage still. Dope. Let's knock it out. We're good. Again, there is a high likelihood we get Ionoed here. And us getting Ionoed would really kind of suck. But that is if we don't get any good prizes. Those weren't good prizes. Not in this case. No. Because we have Gravity Mountain. Yeah. Okay, so we have Brave Bangle, right? So let's say Peturunt doesn't work out, right? They go Mega Sharpedo. And, well, I mean, we'll only have Boss, right? But it's just about us getting an energy. Ooh, Janine's Secret Art. Now, are they going to get the Mega Sharpedo? They have Night Stretcher, Ultra Ball, something like that. I would assume they have to have something like that. Because they're not knocking us out right now. They definitely are knocking us out right now. Sorry, guys. It was that one energy attachment. Couldn't tell. All right, now let's see what we're going to do. 300 damage. Down we go. We do not have an energy. So what do we go into here? Do we risk the Typhlosion? I feel like we're just going to have to not. Let's not risk the Typhlosion while I've got it. Actually, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, this is like an all or nothing kind of deal, right? Shit. I don't know. Let's just go into the Victini. Yeah, screw it. I'd rather them work to knock out the Typhlosion. If we top deck an energy here, I will cry, though. What did I say, bro? Actually, wait a second. I forgot. Yeah. That's why we have Kieran. We're okay, guys. Did y'all see the reaction on my face? Did y'all see that? I hope you did. I completely forgot that Kieran had a second ability. All right, well, that's fine. I love that. I love that. And there was our air balloon. I was wondering where that was. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident, but I want another chance. You just bear with me. Give me another chance. My friends, my people, we've got another shot. I don't know what we're playing against right now. I see a Budew in the active and a Buddy-Buddy Poffin, so it could be anything, but I'm going to assume it's Dragapult. I mean, I'm going to assume it is maybe Dragapult Charizard or just Dragapult. I don't know what it could be, but I'm looking forward to it, even though our hand just sucks, dude. I hate having to research away a boss's orders in a counter catcher. I mean, I hate it so much you have no idea, right? Because gusting is just broken in the meta right now, where I can just go boss for game on Fezandipiti, right? Or counter catcher after they knock out a Victini or something, and counter catcher up the, Dragapult on the bench. Yep, it's Dragapult Blaziken. There you go. Should have known. Crap. That sucks. That's not good. Hopefully we do not get... I mean, if we get an Ethan's Adventure here, that's fine, right? But, I mean, I want to research away the hand. That way I get... I mean, I can just increase my odds of getting a Buddy-Buddy Poffin or getting some Cyndaquils on the bench, because I would love to see how this matchup plays out. I mean, really, really love to see this. But our opponent does play an Earthen Vessel, getting rid of an Ultra Ball, grabbing a Fire Energy and a Psychic, attaching the Psychic to the Dreepy, and passing. Please, God, don't give me anything that I'm going to regret. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, I do not want to play Fezandipiti down in this matchup because it's just so easy for them to knock out, right? You know what? Screw it. We're just going to get rid of you and you. Actually, I'll keep the Brave Bangle, and I'm going to get rid of the boss's orders because we are going to TM Evo away the hand. We'll go Cyndaquil, and let's just see. Like, are the stars going to align for this to work? We prized one Ethan's Adventure. That's not good. That's not good at all. All right, and we'll go ahead and just grab the Ethan Cyndaquil, play that down. Professor's Research away the hand. And we got... Oh, I was going to attach Brave Bangle. Crap. Forgot about that. Well, that's not good. Okay, let's go ahead and just play the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Act like nothing happened. Because remember, Ethan, nothing happened. At least we do have a Quilava for next turn. Yeah, we'll attach the energy here. And yeah, we're not really worried about getting Budewed. I don't care about getting item locked because we are going to evolve into Quilava. And then Quilava is going to grab us another Ethan's Adventure. And then we're going to Professor's Research away both those Ethan's Adventure, either Ethan's Adventure, and hopefully get us Redeemable Ticket to then, swap, but shuffle up our prize cards. Yeah, wow, this is a lot. This is a lot here. I know we can win this, right? I am heavily regretting that I just got rid of 2 Gus and a Brave Bangle. That Brave Bangle's, I mean, just essential. Because even with the Victinis, we're only doing 300 damage, right? And it's Gravity Mountain. Where's Gravity Mountain? We didn't throw that away, did we? Okay, good. Good. Shaymin doesn't help us here either. Battle Cage is another thing that I'm hoping to get here. But win or lose, this is probably going to be the last match. And I am hella nervous. I'm very nervous. They are going to Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I'm assuming for another Dreepy and another... No, okay, just 2 Torchics. All right, now their bench space is full. Okay, so they're not going Halucha here. Because that's the thing about me not having any evolved Pokemon right now and having Victinis on the benches is they can take 2 prizes every turn, which is not good. Like, it really isn't good. Don't tell me I top deck Secret Box. Okay. Woo! Little worried I was going to top deck Secret Box there. But I didn't. That's fine. Let's go ahead and play the Bonded Journey. We'll grab 1 Ethan's Adventure here. Do I want to play the Ethan's Adventure? No. I think I just want to get rid of them. Let's get rid of these guys. Actually, how many Ethan's Adventures is that in the discard pile? Wait a second. Is that... Okay, that is 2. All right. We do get some more Quilavas. Ooh, this is actually really, really nice. We can't play any items here. That's fine. I want the Ethan's Adventure for next turn. This one we're going to play. It's going to get us some energy. It's going to get us evolutions, and we're going to be just fine. Do I want to play down this other Cyndaquil? Not right now. I think that's fine. I think we're going to be okay. Oh, yeah. Wow. This just... But it also doesn't feel good, right? Because they can take 2 prizes this turn. They can just go ahead and evolve into Dragapult, right? And then, well, they can't countercatch her. They'd have to boss. So they can go ahead and they can boss up the Quilava with energy on it, and then Phantom Dive, right? Knock out the Quilava in the active, and then knock out the Victini. So let's see what happens. Maybe they do that. Maybe they do boss, in which case we need the stars to align here. We would need top deck Redeemable Ticket, right? Play Redeemable Ticket. And then Bonded to the Journey. Even so, we still don't have a way to get rid of them, right? So we'd have to Arven. Ooh, okay. But if we Arven for Redeemable Ticket and not Secret Box. If we could top deck Secret Box or Redeemable Ticket here, we've got a real shot, right? Because then we can get some of the pieces it requires for us to take a knockout with Typhlosion. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that's the hope. That's the hope. If we can get Secret Box here, then we're going to be fine. Secret Box or Redeemable Ticket. Those would be 2 extremely goated top decks. And, I mean, if we have to, we just retreat the Victini and knock out the Budew with Ethan's Quilava. But, oh, no. Actually, no, I'm okay with this Iono. Wait a second. We need Redeemable Ticket. Do we get Oh, we get Redeemable Ticket, but we don't get, oh my goodness, but we don't get Secret Box. Okay. Arven. We need Arven. Yeah. We can still do this. But we just need the gravity. They're not going to go into... Yeah, no. They're not going to go into Dragapult this turn. Maybe they do. You don't know. Oh, man. But you guys see the wheel spinning? Okay. We did get Iono'd. I'm A-okay with that. We have the Typhlosion and we have the energy. Right? I mean, there's so many pieces we have right now to make this work. Do they go into Dragapult? I'm just, oh man, we can get there because then we can Night Stretcher back the Victini. We're doing 300 damage. We just need Gravity Mountain. We have everything that it takes. We literally have all the pieces. And they play Secret Box. Ooh, hey, that's okay. They're probably going to get Jamming Tower, right? They get Jamming Tower, that's fine. Arven also gets us Brave Bangle, which allows us to hit those numbers to knock out Dragapult and Charizard. Oh, okay. Wow. It's in these moments when you're really like, come on, dude, let's go. Like, this is gas, you know? They play the Iono, so they can't play the boss, which is fine. So they're not knocking out Quilava right now. And they overbenched, so they can't play down Hawlucha. Oh! Sorry about that. That might have hurt your guys' ears. But yeah, guys, sorry. I love playing this game. Like I said, I've been a little bit nervous here lately. Because I really want this deck to do well, and I really want to start playing well. But our opponent does get the Ultra Ball. You got to go into Dragapult here, right? Come on, make this look good. Make it look juicy, right? Because then we can Ultra Ball, but I don't want to put Fez in play. Actually, I take that back. I don't want to put Fez in play. I don't. I want every chance of winning this match without them taking a 3-prize turn with Hawlucha, put damage on Fez, yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's relay this. They knock out Victini, right? They Phantom Dive, okay? We evolve into Ethan's Typhlosion. We use the Night Stretcher to get back the Victini, okay? Then we use the Quilava to go Bonded Journey, grab the Ethan's Adventure. Then we Redeemable Ticket, use the other Quilava to grab the Ethan's Adventure. We discard both of them, right? Okay. I mean, we're so freaking close. We just need a top deck Brave Bangle or Arven, right? And I might have to put Fezandipiti into play just to increase our odds of winning this match, right? But here goes our opponent with the old Phantom Dive, knockout Victini. And I'm assuming maybe they're going to put damage on Victini on the bench. They could, right? Make it easy. Yeah, they are. Okay. Makes total sense. That is what I would have done. Yeah? Okay, here we go. So let's go Ethan's Quilava into the active. We're going to start slow here. What's the top deck? It's just an energy. That was literally nothing that we needed. All right, that's fine. Let's go Bonded Journey. We're going to pull out the Ethan's Adventure. Now we can go Redeemable Ticket here. I am going to Night Stretcher back real quick before I forget. I'm going to Night Stretcher. Oh my God. And wait a second. We're down all the Night Stretchers. And Fez is in there. No, okay. We're not down all the Night Stretchers. Okay. I want Victini. I want to do the 300 damage right now. Woo. Okay. Now we need to go Redeemable Ticket. And I mean, we're going to be just shy, aren't we? Yeah, we are. So we get the Ethan's Adventures out of the deck. We go Ultra Ball here. Ultra Ball gets us... What does Ultra Ball get us? Yeah, with our Fezandipiti down, there's no way we're going to do enough. We don't need Psyduck. Okay. Maybe we do grab Ethan's Typhlosion, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. So then we go Ethan's Typhlosion. We're doing only 300 damage. Brave Bangle would have been goated here. We're going to attach that there. Yeah, you know what? It looks good. It looks good, but the problem is it's not good. Oh shoot, we needed that knockout in order to win this game. Now they're taking two prizes here. Shoot. Yeah, nothing you can do about that. If only, right? That's how it always works. So they've got an active Dragapult. We can KO the Blaziken. Looks like I was wrong. We shouldn't have grabbed the Victini. We should have grabbed the Fez, because the Fez would have allowed us to knock out would have gotten us closer to knocking out the Dragapult. But we got to remember, like, the Blaziken is in play for them to get energy attachment, right? Accelerate energy to Dragapult. So if we would have gotten the Fez, it would have been a simple case of them going Halucha onto the bench. You know what I mean? Damn, dude. So they're going to take two prizes. They're going to go ahead in two. Then we don't want to play the... we don't want to play the Victinis down at that point, which means we need only Brave Bangles and Gravity Mountains. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Damn. So we would have been if we would have gotten the knockout here, we would have been in a much better spot. And part of that is because, granted, the Brave Bangle, right? If I would have attached the Brave Bangle to the Cyndaquil, like I said I would have, it would have been in play. And we probably wouldn't have gotten bossed. Oi. Now, our opponent does evolve into the single prize Blaziken onto the bench. Gotta love this one. Love that card. Okay. Man, yeah. All right, so, guys, think through everything you did, because if I would have had Brave Bangle, this would have been an entirely different game. More than likely, we would have gotten the knockout here. We'd be at 4 prizes, right? So we'd be 1 prize ahead of them. They still would take 2 prizes, so which would bring them to 3 prizes, right? We're at 4. We could go 2 for 2, right? Because at this point, we'll have 2 more cards in our hand from the prizes. I don't know what those prizes would have been. But our opponent is going to boss up... Wow, what are you going to boss up? The other Victini? You're going to take out both Victinis here? No, you're going to take out the Quilava that allows you to search. Interesting. Okay, so Phantom Dive, more than likely... Okay, so you're setting up for a KO on Blaziken. Or with Blaziken. But wait a second. You didn't attach any energy. So you would need Rare Candy, both Blazikens in play. Yeah, all right. Our opponent knows exactly what they're doing. Okay, so there's no real way that we win this. I'd love to have 2 energy attached to knock out Dragapult with Victini, but we're not going to get there. What's our top deck? Just another fire energy? Yeah, okay. That's all there is to it. That is all she wrote, chat, because they go knockout with, Dragapult next turn. Dragapult takes it. Yeah, and we just get Rare Candy, Brave Bangle. Nah, dude, we're not getting out of this one. They hit us with Phantom Dive here. That's 200 damage on the Typhlosion. That brings it to 60 damage here on this Typhlosion. We can technically knock them out, but then they can still take 2 prizes every... Yeah, they can go 2 for 2 moving forward, right? Because they go Blaziken onto Dracloak, they evolve into Dragapult, attach energy for turn, knock out Typhlosion, knock out Victini. We then... Yeah, okay. It's pretty much game. Let's see what they do. Yeah, Ultra Ball. Okay. It's game. It's game. Shoot. Ah, dang. There was, yeah, as soon as I started seeing it, we would have had to have taken the prize lead there, and we were unable to do so. But still, I had a lot of fun. I'm getting more comfortable. Well, folks, there you have it. I am getting a lot more comfortable with playing Ethan's Typhlosion. I feel like there's still some pieces that maybe you can put in there to make your matchups a little bit better, right? I made some like key mistakes. But as far as this deck feeling perfect, I mean, it's kind of there. Feels really good. You know what I mean? The only thing that I didn't use the whole time was TM Evo. Like, I feel like I never use TM Evo because when you want to use Ethan's Adventure, you use Ethan's Adventure. You evolve into Quilava. You try to keep one Quilava active going into like your second or third turn in case you get Ionoed and you need to search out Quilava for Ethan's Adventure to get your Typhlosion and get your energy. Yeah, I just don't know how much I'd want to use TM Evo, and maybe that's why I lost some of these games, was because I wasn't playing it. But I want to know your guys' opinion down below, because this is a very, very fun deck. I think I want another Brave Bengal. Seriously, I think I really do want at least one more Brave Bengal. So I might just throw away the TM Evo, not even worry about it, and just keep relying on the 4-4 line of Cyndaquils and Quilavas here. But ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy the video, please let me know down in the comments below and have a very, very wonderful day. Peace.